Okay, so picture this. You've got your family, you've got $8,000, and you've got 4 days this winter to experience the West Coast.
Sounds amazing.
Sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But how do you make the most of it?
Right.
Especially with a family.
Especially with a family.
Well, that's what we're diving into today.
Yeah.
We get some really great trip planning resources.
Oh, awesome.
And we're going to break down how to make this dream vacation a reality.
You know what I find really intriguing about this plan is it tackles that misconception
Okay.
that family travel has to be expensive.
Hmm.
It really demonstrates how you can unlock incredible experiences even in a place like the West Coast,
Right.
which we know can be a little bit pricey.
Absolutely. And instead of just telling you where to go and what to see,
Right.
this plan dives into the nitty-gritty of budgeting,
Yeah.
showing you exactly where your money's going
I love it.
and how to prioritize those must-have experiences.
Yeah, it all starts with a clear breakdown. This plan allocates $2,400 for flights, $1,800 for accommodations,
Oh, wow.
$400 for transportation, $1,200 for food,
Okay.
$1,600 for activities, and a $600 buffer.
I love that buffer
Yeah.
for those unexpected costs or
Sure.
souvenirs.
For those little things that pop up or you see something you really want.
Yeah. Or, maybe an extra scoop of ice cream.
Exactly. Gotta have that ice cream.
Okay, so let's break down that budget a bit further.
Okay.
The plan suggests booking flights in advance, especially if you're heading to popular destinations like Los Angeles, San Francisco, or San Diego.
Makes sense.
Makes sense.
All right.
Those flights can fill up quickly,
Especially during peak season.
especially during peak season.
Yeah.
And here's a tip that might surprise you.
Oh, I love a good travel tip.
Consider flying into one city
Okay.
and out of another.
Interesting.
Not only can this sometimes save you money on airfare,
I like that already.
but it also allows you to experience a wider swath of the West Coast without backtracking.
Yeah, without having to go back to that same airport. Exactly.
I like that.
So you could start in, say, a San Francisco road trip down to LA
Mm-hmm.
and then fly home from there.
Smart.
Smart.
Yeah, I like it.
The plan also mentions renting a mid-sized car for around $70 a day.
Okay.
What'd you think about that?
Having your own car gives you that freedom to explore at your own pace.
Absolutely.
To
Yeah.
detour when something catches your eye
Mm-hmm.
and, to discover those hidden gems that often are missed on those organized tours.
Yeah, you see a sign for, the world's largest ball of yarn, you can just pull over.
Exactly. You got to stop.
You've got to stop.
Yeah. Plus, it's that classic American road trip experience.
Road trip with the family.
Mm-hmm.
Windows down, tunes cranked up.
Yeah.
That's the stuff memories are made of.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we've got our flights and transportation sorted.
Okay.
Now let's talk about where we're going to lay our heads after a day of exploring.
All right. Let's talk accommodations.
The plan suggests aiming for family-friendly Airbnbs
Okay.
or hotels in central locations. I like that.
What are your thoughts on that?
Location is key
Yeah.
when it comes to maximizing your time
Mm-hmm.
and minimizing those transportation hassles.
Yeah. Nobody wants to spend their vacation in traffic.
And nobody wants to be stuck in traffic on vacation.
Right.
So yeah, if you're in a central location,
Right.
you can walk to a lot of attractions or hop on that public transportation,
Yeah.
saving you time and money.
Time and money. That's the name of the game.
That's it.
The plan calls out some specific neighborhoods that seem pretty interesting.
Okay.
For those heading to Los Angeles, West Hollywood and Santa Monica are great options.
Yeah.
What is it about those areas that make them such good choices?
Well, West Hollywood,
Mm-hmm.
with its vibrant nightlife and trendy restaurants,
Okay.
it offers that classic LA energy.
That's what you think of when you think of LA, right?
Yeah, that energy. And Santa Monica.
Yeah.
Well, you've got that iconic, pure, beautiful beaches
Yeah.
and a laid-back atmosphere.
Really good for families, too.
Perfect for families.
And for those dreaming of San Francisco, Fisherman's Wharf and Union Square are highlighted in the plan.
Those are classics.
Fisherman's Wharf with its sea lions barking on the docks
Mm-hmm.
and those delicious sourdough bread bowls.
Oh, you got to get the sourdough.
Sounds pretty tempting, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And Union Square.
That's a shopper's paradise.
Yeah.
And also puts you within walking distance of many of the city's top attractions.
You're right in the middle of everything.
You're right there in the hub.
And finally, San Diego,
Okay.
with its endless sunshine and those classic SoCal vibes.
Love San Diego.
The plan recommends downtown or Mission Beach as home bases.
Yeah.
What are the pros and cons of those areas?
So downtown San Diego,
Mm,
perfect for families who want to be in the heart of the action.
right there in the middle of it?
You're close to museums,
Yeah.
you've got the Gaslamp Quarter
Mm-hmm.
and the harbor.
Okay.
And Mission Beach, well, it's all about that classic beach town experience.
I love those classic beach towns.
Yeah, you got the boardwalk, the amusement park,
Mhm.
and of course that beautiful stretch of sand.
I'm sensing a theme here. It's all about choosing a location that aligns with your family's interests and priorities.
I think that's the key to any good trip.
Yeah,
Planning it around your family.
absolutely. But no matter which city you choose, the plan suggests looking for accommodations with kitchens.
Now, this is important.
Why that?
Having a kitchen allows you to prepare some of your meals,
Oh, okay.
especially those breakfasts and lunches,
Mm-hmm.
which can significantly reduce your dining expenses.
Oh, right. You're saving money there.
You're saving some money there.
Yeah, that daily food budget of $300 can go a lot further
Right.
when you're not eating out for every meal.
Exactly.
You can stock up on snacks,
For those on-the-go adventures.
keeping those hunger pangs at bay and those little ones happy.
Yeah. You don't want anybody getting hangry.
Hangry on vacation. Nobody wants that.
No, especially not the little ones.
Speaking of food,
Oh, yes.
the West Coast is a culinary paradise. It is. And this plan does not shy away from embracing those iconic food experiences.
So true.
All right, so let's talk about the food.
Let's talk food.
The plan allocates around $300 per day for meals,
Okay.
which breaks down to about $40 for breakfast, $80 for lunch, and $150 for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
But how do we make sure we're getting the most bang for our taste buds with that budget?
I think it's about finding that balance
Okay.
between indulging in those iconic must-try dishes
Mm-hmm.
and discovering those hidden gems that offer incredible value and authentic flavors.
You know, the places that maybe only the locals know about?
Exactly.
Okay, so give us some examples.
Right.
What are some of those iconic dishes that we absolutely have to try on our West Coast adventure?
Well, if you find yourself in San Francisco,
Mm-hmm.
a Mission-style burrito is a must.
Oh, absolutely.
Those massive burritos
Yeah.
packed with rice, beans, meat, salsa, all the fixings.
Yeah.
They're a San Francisco institution.
I can't even imagine how big they are.
They're big.
And down in San Diego, you can't miss those fresh, flavorful fish tacos.
Oh, the fish taco.
Imagine biting into a perfectly grilled fish taco,
Mm-hmm.
topped with that tangy slaw and creamy sauce right on the beach,
Yeah.
with the Pacific Ocean as your backdrop.
It's idyllic.
Oh my goodness.
It's perfect.
Okay, I'm officially hungry.
Yeah, me too.
What about LA?
What about LA?
What are some must-try dishes there?
Los Angeles is a melting pot of culinary influences.
It really is.
So you have endless options.
Oh, well.
But if you're looking for something truly LA,
Yeah.
those Korean BBQ tacos are a must.
Okay.
You've got that tender marinated beef grilled to perfection,
Mm-hmm.
tucked into warm tortillas
Oh my goodness.
and topped with spicy kimchi and creamy sauces.
what a combination.
It's a fusion of flavors
Yeah.
that really embodies the spirit of LA's diverse food scene.
And that's just scratching the surface of the West Coast culinary scene, right?
That's right.
There are so many regional specialties, hidden gems,
Mm.
hole-in-the-wall eateries waiting to be discovered.
And that's what makes this plan so intriguing.
What is it?
It encourages you to be adventurous,
Yeah.
to step outside of your comfort zone,
Mhm.
and to discover those culinary treasures that might not be on the typical tourist map.
Right off the beaten path.
Right off the beaten path.
And it proves that you can have an incredible culinary journey on a budget.
It does.
So we've talked flights, we've talked transportation, we've talked accommodations, and we've even talked about tantalizing our taste buds.
Yeah, we've covered a lot of ground.
Now let's get to the heart of this trip,
Okay.
that amazing 4-day itinerary.
I'm ready.
But before we dive into the day-by-day breakdown,
Okay.
what's the overall philosophy behind this itinerary?
Yeah.
What's it trying to achieve?
Well, the beauty of this itinerary is that it blends those iconic must-see attractions
Yeah.
with off-the-beaten-path experiences
Okay.
and those free or low-cost activities
I like it.
that often create those most cherished memories.
Yeah, those are the ones that you remember the most.
Yeah,
It's not just about checking things off a list.
right.
It's about experiencing the true essence of each city.
Exactly.
It's about creating a story, a narrative of your family's West Coast adventure,
Uh-huh.
filled with those moments that will stay with you long after you've packed your bags and headed home.
I love that.
So it's more than just a trip, it's an experience.
Exactly, and it's about demonstrating that you can have an unforgettable West Coast vacation even on a budget.
Okay.
If you're willing to be a bit creative, to think outside the box,
Mm-hmm.
and to prioritize those experiences that truly matter to your family.
Yeah, and not letting that budget hold you back.
Exactly.
All right, I'm ready to hit the road.
Me too.
Let's dive into that itinerary and see what adventures await us.
Let's go. So we left off last time talking about the overall philosophy behind the itinerary and how it blends iconic attractions with those off-the-beaten-path experiences.
Right, kind of getting the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
So let's jump into day one,
Okay.
which focuses on arrival and getting acclimated to your chosen city.
Right. Yeah.
So if we were landing in Los Angeles on day one,
Okay.
what would this plan have us doing?
If LA is your starting point,
All right.
day one could be all about experiencing that quintessential Southern California vibe.
Okay.
The plan suggests heading straight to the Santa Monica Pier,
Okay.
strolling along the beach.
I like it.
Maybe even renting bikes to cruise along the coast.
Oh, fun.
It's a great way to shake off that jet lag,
Yeah, you got to get acclimated.
breathe in that ocean air, and get a taste of that laid-back SoCal lifestyle.
I can practically feel the sunshine and hear the waves crashing.
Right.
Sounds like a pretty perfect way to start a vacation.
Yeah.
What if we were starting our trip in San Francisco?
Okay.
What would day one look like there?
For San Francisco, day one is all about immersing yourself in the city's unique charm.
Okay.
The plan recommends taking a walk along Fisherman's Wharf,
Oh, yeah.
watching those playful sea lions basking in the sun,
That sounds fun.
and maybe even indulging in a classic San Francisco treat, a sourdough bread bowl filled with creamy clam chowder.
Oh, my goodness. That sounds delicious.
So good.
Okay. That clam chowder sounds amazing.
Yeah.
And finally, for those starting their adventure in San Diego, what does this plan have in store for day one?
San Diego day one is all about embracing that relaxed beach town atmosphere.
Okay, I love those beach towns.
Yeah, the plan suggests heading straight to Mission Beach,
Hmm?
laying out your towel on that beautiful stretch of sand,
I like it.
simply soaking up the sunshine and those good vibes that San Diego is known for.
That sounds very relaxing.
Yeah, you could even rent a surfboard and try catching some waves.
Oh, fun.
Or just relax on the beach and watch the world go by.
That's what vacation's all about.
Exactly.
It sounds like no matter which city you choose, day one is all about easing into that vacation mindset,
Yeah.
getting a feel for the city's rhythm,
Mm-hmm.
and setting the tone for an amazing trip.
Absolutely.
But I'm ready for more adventure. What does day two have in store for us?
Day two is where we start ticking off some of those iconic landmarks and attractions.
Ooh, okay, let's hear it.
If you're in San Francisco,
Mm-hmm.
day two could be all about experiencing those must-dos, walking across the Golden Gate Bridge,
Mm-hmm.
taking a ride on a classic cable car,
Oh, those are so fun.
and exploring the historic Alcatraz Island.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Those are some classic San Francisco experiences that I think everyone should have at least once.
Absolutely.
What about day two in Los Angeles?
Okay.
What iconic experiences await us there?
In Los Angeles, day two could be all about Hollywood glamour and breathtaking views.
Ooh, okay.
The plan suggests visiting the Griffith Observatory,
Mm-hmm.
taking in panoramic views of the city,
Oh, wow.
and hiking some of the nearby trails.
Okay.
And of course, no trip to LA is complete without a stroll down Hollywood Boulevard,
Yeah.
where you can check out the Walk of Fame,
Of course, gotta see the stars.
Grauman's Chinese Theater, and maybe even spot a celebrity or two.
Yeah, you never know who you might see.
Right.
It's a chance to experience those iconic landmarks that we've all seen in movies and TV shows.
Exactly.
Okay, so San Francisco has the Golden Gate Bridge. LA has Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
What about San Diego?
Yeah.
What iconic experiences define day two in San Diego?
San Diego day two is all about exploring the city's natural beauty and rich history.
Okay.
The plan recommends visiting Balboa Park,
I've heard of that.
a sprawling urban park with museums, gardens,
Oh, wow.
and even the famous San Diego Zoo.
Oh, that's right. It's in Balboa Park.
Mm-hmm.
And for a taste of San Diego's maritime history, you could visit the USS Midway Museum,
Oh, cool.
an aircraft carrier-turned-museum,
Wow.
where you can explore the ship's decks, see historic aircraft,
Mm-hmm.
and learn about naval aviation.
Sounds fascinating.
Okay, so day two is jam-packed with iconic experiences.
It is.
From the Golden Gate Bridge to the Hollywood Walk of Fame to Balboa Park.
Lot to see.
But what about day three? Does the pace slow down a bit, or are we continuing our whirlwind adventure?
Day three is where we shift gears a bit.
Yep.
and focus on more immersive experiences and outdoor adventures.
All right.
If you're in San Francisco,
Mm.
day 3 could be all about exploring different neighborhoods,
Okay.
like the vibrant Mission District
Sure.
with its colorful murals and delicious food scene,
I love the Mission.
or the hip Haight-Ashbury District, known for its counterculture history and eclectic shops.
Yeah, very cool.
Oh.
So it's a chance to go beyond those typical tourist spots
Exactly.
and really get a feel for the city's unique character.
Right.
What about day 3 in Los Angeles?
Okay.
What kind of experiences does the plan recommend there?
For Los Angeles,
Mm-hmm.
day 3 is all about experiencing those classic Southern California outdoor adventures.
Okay.
The plan suggests spending the day at one of LA's iconic beaches like Malibu or Venice Beach,
Mm-hmm.
surfing, swimming,
Yeah.
or simply relaxing on the sand. You could also explore the Santa Monica Mountains, hiking through those rugged landscapes,
Very cool.
and enjoying panoramic views of the city.
It's a chance to reconnect with nature,
Right.
breathe in that fresh air,
Mm-hmm.
and soak up that California sunshine.
Exactly.
And finally, what does day 3 have in store for us in San Diego?
San Diego Day 3 is all about exploring the city's stunning coastline and unique marine life.
Okay.
The plan recommends heading to La Jolla Cove,
Mm-hmm.
a picturesque spot known for its dramatic cliffs, sea caves,
Oh.
and playful seals. You could kayak through those sea caves,
Oh, fun.
snorkel with colorful fish,
I love snorkeling.
or just relax on the cliffs and watch the seals sunbathe.
Yeah, that sounds so relaxing.
Yeah.
Day 3 sounds amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a perfect blend of adventure exploration and relaxation.
The best of all worlds.
But what about day 4?
Okay, day 4.
Our trip is winding down,
Yeah.
and I'm sure we're all starting to feel a bit nostalgic. What does this plan have in store for our final day on the West Coast?
Day 4 is bittersweet, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's about savoring those last moments,
Mm-hmm.
reflecting on your experiences,
Yeah.
and making the most of your final hours in this incredible region.
Yeah.
If you're in San Francisco,
Mm-hmm.
the plan suggests having a picnic lunch at Crissy Field,
Okay.
enjoying those breathtaking views of the Golden Gate Bridge and Alcatraz Island.
I love Crissy Field.
Yeah, and maybe even renting a bike to ride along the waterfront.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Yeah,
It's the perfect way to say goodbye to that iconic bridge and those beautiful views.
absolutely.
What about our final day in Los Angeles?
Okay.
What does this plan have us doing?
For Los Angeles,
Mhm.
day 4 could be about soaking up that last bit of California sunshine.
Okay.
The plan suggests spending the day at one of LA's iconic beaches like Malibu or Venice Beach,
Okay.
walking along the shore, watching the surfers,
Mm.
and just enjoying that laid-back atmosphere.
That's how I want to spend my last day.
Yeah.
Or if you're looking for a bit more activity,
Okay.
you could visit the Getty Center,
Oh, the Getty!
an art museum with stunning architecture and gardens,
Such beautiful grounds.
offering panoramic views of the city.
I love that place.
Art, architecture, and those iconic LA views sounds like a pretty perfect way to spend our last day in the City of Angels.
It does.
And finally, for those ending their trip in San Diego,
Guy?
what does this plan have in store for our farewell to the West Coast?
San Diego Day 4 is all about embracing those sunset vibes.
Ooh, I love a good sunset.
Yeah, the plan recommends heading to Sunset Cliffs Natural Park,
Mm-hmm.
a beautiful stretch of coastline known for its dramatic cliffs crashing waves.
Oh, wow.
And of course, those stunning sunset views. It's
Yeah.
the perfect spot to reflect on your trip, to watch the sun dip below the horizon,
Mhm.
and to say goodbye to this incredible region.
Okay, so day 4 is all about those bittersweet farewells.
Yeah.
Those last moments, those lingering glances at those iconic landmarks and those beautiful landscapes.
It's about soaking up those final moments of sunshine, those last breaths of ocean air, and those lingering tastes of those delicious West Coast flavors.
You're making me sad that our trip's over.
I know.
But before we start feeling too sentimental, let's shift gears
Okay.
and talk about those budget-stretching tips and tricks that can make this amazing trip even more affordable.
Let's do it.
Okay, we just wrapped up talking about that amazing 4-day itinerary.
It is a good one.
But let's be real, even with careful planning,
Hmm.
vacations can get a little pricey.
Yeah, that's the truth.
So how can we make those travel dollars stretch even further without compromising on the fun?
That's where those savvy traveler tips come in.
I'm ready.
One strategy that can really make an impact is focusing on those free activities and attractions.
Free!
Yeah, remember the West Coast is brimming with natural beauty and opportunities for exploration that don't cost a dime.
Yeah, those are sometimes the best ones.
Sometimes they are.
I love that idea. So many times, the best experiences are those that don't come with a price tag.
Hmm.
What are some examples of those free or low-cost activities
Yeah.
that we can weave into our itinerary?
Well, think about those breathtaking hikes
Okay.
with those panoramic views.
Mm-hmm.
You could hike to the top of Griffith Observatory in LA
Yeah.
for those iconic Hollywood sign views.
Yeah, everyone wants to see that.
Or explore the trails in Muir Woods, just north of San Francisco, to walk among those majestic redwood trees.
Oh, those redwoods are amazing.
They are incredible.
Okay, so we're getting our steps in and enjoying those incredible views without spending a cent.
Right.
What else?
Don't forget about those iconic beaches.
The beach?
Spending a day soaking up the sun, building sand castles,
Yes.
splashing in the waves. That's a classic West Coast experience.
It is.
It's completely free.
Yeah, and those beach days are perfect for families, too.
Mhm.
The kids can run around,
Yeah.
build sandcastles and just be kids, and the parents can relax. Read a book.
Yeah.
Soak up those vitamin D rays. It's a win-win.
It's a win-win for everybody.
What other budget-friendly activities are we missing?
Exploring vibrant neighborhoods on foot.
Oh, yeah.
Another great way to experience the local culture
Mm-hmm.
and discover those hidden gems
Right.
without spending a lot of money.
You don't even need a map sometimes.
No, just wander.
Just wander around.
You could wander through the colorful streets of San Francisco's Chinatown,
Mm-hmm.
explore the trendy shops and cafes in LA's Silver Lake neighborhood,
Okay.
or stroll along the waterfront in San Diego's Gaslamp Quarter.
Yeah, it's like a treasure hunt.
It is.
Discovering those unique shops, those hole-in-the-wall eateries, and those unexpected street performers.
Yeah, you never know what you're going to find.
Okay, so we've got hikes,
Mm-hmm.
beaches, and neighborhoods covered.
Right.
What about transportation?
Okay.
We talk about renting a car,
Yeah.
but is there a way to save money on getting around once we're in those cities?
Absolutely. Utilizing public transportation within the cities can save you a bundle on parking fees and gas.
Okay.
Cities like San Francisco, Los Angeles, and San Diego have extensive public transportation networks.
They do.
From buses and trains
Mm-hmm.
to those iconic cable cars in San Francisco
Oh, yeah.
and the trolley system in San Diego.
Yeah, those are fun.
Yeah.
Not only is it budget-friendly,
Mm-hmm.
but it's also a chance to experience the city, like a local, right?
Like a local, exactly. Hopping on a bus or a train gives you a different perspective
Yeah.
on the city
Mm-hmm.
and can even lead to some unexpected discoveries.
Yeah, you might see something that you weren't planning on seeing.
Right.
Plus, it's a more sustainable way to travel,
Yes.
which is always a good thing.
Always a good thing.
Okay, so we're saving money, we're being eco-conscious, and we're getting a taste of the local life.
All the boxes checked.
What other budget-stretching tips do you have up your sleeve?
Let's talk about food.
Food.
We already mentioned preparing some of your meals at your accommodation if you have a kitchen.
Yeah,
But what about those meals out?
that's my favorite part.
Yeah. How can we enjoy those delicious West Coast flavors without
Yeah.
blowing our budget?
That's a question I'm always asking myself.
One strategy is to explore local farmers markets.
Oh, yeah?
Not only will you find fresh, delicious produce and local specialties,
You can't get it fresher than that?
no,
Right.
but you can often score amazing deals.
That's what I'm talking about.
You can pack a picnic lunch
Mm-hmm.
with goodies from the market,
Yeah.
or even grab some ingredients to cook a simple and affordable meal back at your accommodation.
If it has a kitchen
Right.
and it's a chance to support those local farmers and producers, which
Exactly.
is always a good thing.
That always a good thing.
What other dining tips do you have?
Don't be afraid to venture beyond those fancy restaurants.
Okay.
Sometimes the best meals are found in those unassuming, hole-in-the-wall eateries.
I love a good hole in the wall.
Yeah, look for those local favorites
Mm-hmm.
that are often frequented by residents.
Yeah, it's good
You know it's good.
if the locals are eating there.
Right.
Those places that might not have the flashy decor but offer incredible food
Mm-hmm.
at affordable prices.
Right. It's all about those hidden gems.
Hidden gems, yeah.
Those places where you can get a true taste of the local cuisine
Mm-hmm.
without the tourist markup.
Yeah, you're not paying extra just because you're a tourist.
Right. And remember, sometimes the simplest meals are the most satisfying.
It's true.
A picnic lunch in a park
Yeah,
or on the beach
yeah.
can be just as enjoyable as a fancy restaurant meal.
It's about the experience.
It is.
Right.
And it creates those special family moments
Yeah.
that you'll remember long after the trip is over.
It's about being present,
Yeah.
enjoying the company of your loved ones, and savoring those simple pleasures.
I love that.
Okay, we've covered activities,
Mm-hmm.
transportation, and food.
What's left me?
What about those souvenirs?
Ah, souvenirs.
It's easy to get caught up in the excitement and overspend
So easy.
on trinkets that we'll probably just end up forgetting about
Right.
once we're back home.
Souvenirs are a tricky one.
They are.
They can quickly eat into your budget if you're not careful.
They can, I know.
But there are ways to be more mindful
Okay.
about your souvenir spending.
All ears.
Instead of buying those mass-produced souvenirs that you can find anywhere,
Yeah.
look for unique, locally made items
Okay.
that reflect the culture and craftsmanship of the region.
So instead of that generic, I love California t-shirt,
Right.
maybe we look for a piece of handmade jewelry from a local artist
Yeah.
or a beautiful ceramic bowl from a local potter.
Exactly. Those items will not only be more meaningful and unique, but they'll also support those local artisans and businesses.
Yeah, you're giving back to the community.
Exactly. And sometimes the best souvenirs aren't things you buy at all.
Oh, I like that.
They're the memories you make, the stories you collect,
The photos?
and the photos you take.
Yeah,
Those are the souvenirs that will last a lifetime
that's a good point.
and won't take up any space in your suitcase.
I love that perspective.
Yeah.
It's a reminder that the true value of travel lies in those experiences, those connections, and those moments that we carry with us long after the trip is over.
So true.
It's not about the stuff, it's about the memories.
It's about the memories. And speaking of memories,
Yeah.
sometimes the most memorable travel moments are those that are unplanned
Agree.
and unexpected.
Yeah.
So embrace those spontaneous adventures, those detours, and those moments that take you off the beaten path.
Sometimes those are the best ones.
Yeah, those happy accidents.
It's about being open to those serendipitous moments, those chance encounters and those unexpected discoveries that often make a trip truly special.
I love that. And those moments don't have to cost a lot of money.
Right?
In fact, some of the most enriching travel experiences are those that are completely free.
Yeah. What are some of those?
Like striking up a conversation with a local,
Oh, yeah.
discovering a hidden park, or simply watching the sunset over the Pacific Ocean.
Those are the best.
Yeah.
It's about shifting our focus from those expensive attractions and those tourist traps to those authentic experiences that connect us with the heart and soul of a place.
Absolutely. And those experiences often come with a deeper sense of satisfaction
Yeah.
and a richer understanding of the world around us.
Okay, we've talked about a lot of practical tips for making the most of our West Coast adventure on a budget.
We have.
From those free activities to embracing public transportation
Yeah.
to finding those hidden gem eateries.
All those little tips and tricks.
But as we wrap up this deep dive,
Oh,
I want to shift gears and explore something a bit more philosophical.
okay. I'm intrigued.
The deeper meaning of travel
Yeah.
and what we hope to gain from those experiences, especially when we're traveling with our families.
I love that travel is so much more than just ticking off boxes on a to-do list.
It is.
It's a transformative experience that can broaden our horizons, challenge our perspectives,
Yeah.
and connect us with the world in profound ways.
So when we're packing our bags for that West Coast adventure,
Yeah.
what are we really packing? What are we hoping to bring back with us?
Yeah.
Besides those souvenirs
Right.
and those sun-kissed memories.
Well, we're packing a sense of curiosity,
Mm-hmm.
a willingness to step outside of our comfort zones,
Yeah.
and an openness to new experiences and new perspectives.
It's about embracing the unknown, right?
Yeah.
About letting go of our expectations and allowing ourselves to be surprised, delighted, and even challenged
Right.
by those experiences that we encounter along the way.
Exactly. And when we travel with our families,
Yeah.
those experiences become even more meaningful. We create shared memories, strengthen bonds, and learn valuable life lessons together.
Think about it. Years down the road, you're not going to remember how much you spent on that hotel room,
Right.
but you'll remember that incredible sunset you watched together as a family.
Yes.
Or that hilarious moment when your kid tried those fish tacos for the first time and made a face that launched 1,000 memes.
Right. Those are the moments that shape us,
Yeah.
that connect us, and that remind us of what truly matters in life.
Those are the important things.
Yeah, and sometimes those travel experiences even challenge us,
Oh, yeah?
pushing us to adapt, problem solve, and grow as individuals.
Remember that time we got totally lost in those winding streets of San Francisco
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
and ended up stumbling upon this amazing little bakery
Yes.
with best pastries we've ever tasted?
The best. It was a moment of frustration at first,
It was.
but it turned into this amazing memory that
Yeah.
we still laugh about today.
Exactly. Travel throws us curveballs.
Right?
And it's in those moments that we learn to be resourceful,
Yeah,
to be flexible, and to embrace the unexpected.
absolutely.
And those skills, those lessons that we learn on the road,
Mm-hmm.
they stay with us long after we return home.
They do. It's like travel equips us with a toolkit for life,
I like that.
filled with experiences, perspectives, and problem-solving skills that we can draw upon long after we've unpacked our suitcases.
I love that analogy.
Yeah.
And speaking of returning home,
Mm-hmm.
travel often changes our perspective on our everyday lives.
It does.
We come back with a fresh appreciation for the simple things,
Mm-hmm.
a renewed sense of gratitude, and a deeper understanding of our place in the world.
It's like travel recalibrates our compass,
Yeah.
helping us to focus on what truly matters
Mm.
and to appreciate the beauty in our own backyard.
Maybe we start taking those family walks in our local park
Mm-hmm.
with a newfound appreciation for nature.
Yeah,
Or we savor those home-cooked meals with a newfound gratitude for the abundance that we have.
exactly. It's about bringing that spirit of adventure, that sense of wonder,
Mm.
and that openness to new experiences back into our everyday lives.
That's a great way to put it.
Okay.
So, as we conclude this deep dive
Okay.
into the world of West Coast travel on a budget,
Yeah.
what's the biggest takeaway that we want to leave with our listener today?
I think it's this.
Mm-hmm.
An unforgettable West Coast adventure is within reach,
Coco.
even on a budget.
Yes.
If you approach it with intention, creativity, and a willingness to embrace
Yeah.
those experiences that truly matter.
Absolutely.
It's about prioritizing those moments of connection with your family,
Mhm.
those moments of discovery and wonder,
Yes.
and those moments of simple joy that will stay with you long after the trip is over.
And those moments, as we've discussed, are often the most affordable and the most memorable.
Exactly. So
That-
pack your bags, grab your family, and head out on that West Coast adventure,
Mm-hmm.
knowing that you can create an amazing trip filled with memories that will last a lifetime,
Mm-hmm.
all without breaking the bank.
And that's it for this week's deep dive.
Until next time.
Until next time, happy travels.